right. He's... No. I think all of a sudden, I guess I better be going or something.
Well, you'd better look for Ken Thurston while you're at it.
Oh, Captain Mac, come on in. Have a drink.
Something's going on out there in that jungle. Them drums have been talking for half an hour, and Thurston ain't showed up yet.
Oh, he's all right. Probably over in the plantation someplace.
And that's where you're going. Tell him to get himself back on board.
Huh? Oh, no, it's dark out there.
Zellschmidt, when I give an order, I don't want any back talk. You heard me? Get going.
Yes, ma'am.
Who's there?
It is I, Bacolo.
Piccolo. Good. Can you cut these ropes?
One moment. There. Now, come outside. No one at Lechner's house has been wakened yet.
I don't have a gun. Lechner took mine. Can you get hold of one?
I have something better than guns, Mr. Thurston.
What?
Wait. Wanta, Benijak.
Your men.
200 warriors of Bantu surround the house. We have but to drop flaming arrow on the straw roof to force Lechner out.
Good. Then it's about time for a showdown.
Where you may lead, we follow.
Okay. Lechner. John Lechner.
Who's that?
Lechner, the place is surrounded. You and your men come out with your hands up. All right, have at it.
Bantu, gentlemen, debout. Stand back of the tree, Mr. Thurston. We'll shoot flaming arrow.
All right.
There it goes, an arc of flame.
So help me, it caught. Look at the spread of that blaze. Lechner, better come on up while you still can.
Something happens to the house. Look. What happened, Mr. Thurston? Whole place blew up. What was it?
The end of John Lechner, Bacolo. There were 5,000 grenades in there with those guns.
But I was going to come and find you, Mr. Thurston, only when I heard all the shooting, I thought I'd better hide. I mean, wait here on the wharf until I knew where my services would be the most good, you understand?
Okay, Pagon, now come on, let's go on board.
What happened over there, anyhow?
Plenty. Lechner and his men are wiped out. Guns are destroyed.
Well, good. Then everything is all over, eh?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
What?
Lechner was the hired man. He wasn't the boss who was on board with us, remember? Hello, Captain Mac.
Glad to see you're still alive, Thurston. What was all the ruckus about?
Oh, some guns blew up. Guns you hauled up here to Bantu a couple of years ago.
So that's what was in them cases. I didn't ask any questions about them. We can't all go around sticking our necks out the way you do.
I guess not. Where's Miss Collins?
Right here, Mr. Thurston. Yes, I had a pretty good hunch, huh? I thought I'd get a story for the paper if I followed you up here.
You may get an even better one as soon as I talk to Monsieur Lavilla.
Francois?
Yeah, he's the boss, back of the whole business. You see, Lechner let slip it was someone aboard this boat.
But VR left the boat right after Zellschmidt. Haven't seen him since.
He's got away, Mr. Thurston, and he owes me 3,000 francs. We gotta do something.
Bacolo. Mr. Thurston. Villard's gone into the jungle. Any chance of tracking him tonight?
It will not be necessary.
Debok, Jatubong, Degebanu.
Oh, the drums. The jungle telephone. The word will be ahead of him before he's gone 5 miles.
Mr. Thurston, do you think he can hear those drums out there in the jungle?
He can hear them all right, Pagon. He'd hear them even if they weren't behind him. When a man sets out to profit on the weakness and hate and prejudice of other men, he moves into a dark jungle. And as long as he lives, he'll hear the drums close behind him, like heartbeats of humanity, justice, truth, and tolerance. And what man can escape his own humanity?
Bart, I want to read you a letter from the superintendent of schools of Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Fine, Wendell, go ahead.
It's addressed to you, and it says, Dear Mr. Marshall, on Sunday evenings I frequently listen to your program, The Man Called X. Usually, I'm not moved to report on radio programs, but I do feel that yours is in a class by itself. It is my opinion that you are doing a lot of good in creating a better background of understanding for all peoples everywhere. Best wishes, sincerely yours, Loy Norix, Superintendent of Schools, Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Well, isn't that fine, Wen? I'd just like to say thanks to Mr. Norix and to so many others who have written us about the man called X. Thanks for being with us tonight, and I'd like you to know that Annette was played by Kathy Lewis. Next week, our story is called Operation Silver, and it concerns one of the most dangerous rackets in our country today. It's a thriller. As usual, of course, Leon Belasco will be along as Pagon Zellschmidt. So join us, won't you, when next I return as the man called X. Good night.
Frigidaire's Man Called X is directed by Jack Johnstone, with music composed and conducted by Johnny Green. Tonight's story was written by Les Crutchfield. And so until next week, same time, same station, this is Wendell Niles speaking for Frigidaire, made only by General Motors. All characters and incidents used on this program are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons or incidents is purely coincidental. Remember, every Sunday night brings you two popular dramatic shows on CBS, The Man Called X and The Adventures of Sam Spade. Yes, for the best in entertainment, tune in and stay tuned in to CBS, the biggest show in town. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.